Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of Questions Answered in July. By the way, this is episode 4 again. If you have a question, you know the drill. Either in the comment section or on my Instagram story at Djinnblade304, which will be up as of the posting of this video, which is on Wednesday, July 1st. With that said, let's get into our first question from Team Steph. So Team Steph asks, what got you into Ninjago? And I saw an ad for it in like 2011 or 2010 or something, like late 2010, early 2011. I saw an ad for it, and then I also remembered seeing sets in like the Lego aisle, because I had bought all of the 2011 police sets, and I remember seeing, oh look, here's ninjas and stuff. So there's that, but it was just like an ad I saw somewhere, and it was like a big thing for Lego back then. Squidman asks, what would cause you to leave YouTube? And not really much of anything, unless YouTube goes down, like, very fastly downhill. Like it just it gets so bad to the point where I don't want to do anything, and like all my other friends realize the same thing. Like, I don't think there's anything that can make me quit or leave YouTube though. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the future holds. But don't expect me to be going anywhere anytime soon. Canadian Builds asks, if Ninjago ended next year, would you get into Monkie Kid or continue to collect old Ninjago and Speed Champion sets? For the last time, I don't like Monkie Kid. Nothing's gonna change that. I'm not gonna buy any of the sets. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing. I want to continue to collect my old Ninjago sets. Continue to get Speed Champions, which you can see right here. This Lambo 2-pack from earlier this year, which is an amazing set, by the way. I really love this set, especially this green Lambo. But there's a good possibility I have every Ninjago set by the end of this year, if not next year, around like early next year, end of this year. I'm very close, I think. So it's mainly just a bunch of spinners and polybags and stuff like that, and very few like box sets left that I have to get. But we'll see where future takes us, and hopefully I'll be able to own all the Ninjago sets soon and make a pretty awesome video for you guys. Jeffrey121 asks, if you could own a company other than the obvious Lego, Goldfish, and Olive Garden, what would it be? Well, only one of those three companies is actually one I'd like to own. But since Disney wasn't on your list, I'm going to pick that. And I would love to own Disney. As a follow-up from last week, Mrs. Bricktober asked a further breakdown of what each layer of the 7-layer dip symbolizes. If you don't remember last week, she asked if Ninjago was a snack, what would it be? And I said a 7-layer dip. And I came up with like 7 different things, like one layer for. I'm not going to specify which layer is which. Figure that out yourselves, because I really don't know what a 7-layer dip consists of, because I don't eat it. I just thought of it though. But one would be for the ninja, obviously. Another would be for the vehicles, one for their weapons, for the villains, one for the locations, as well as one for the episodes of the show, and the last one for the sets. Those would probably be the 2 biggest layers, though. So, and then like everything else fills in above and in between them, I guess. But yeah, that's really that. Like, I didn't really think too much about this, but just like one for each main part of Ninjago, like the characters and stuff like that. Just like the main important things. Titanium Ninja 74 asks, if you could remove any ninja from Ninjago, who would it be? I wouldn't remove them from the show, but Nia. Or I would just replace her with Skylar and keep Nia as Samurai X, at least for a little bit. Or just add Skylar to the team. Either works. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be picky about it, but I'd rather have Skylar on the team than Nia, personally, because I think Skylar goes great with Kai. Obviously Nia is Kai's sister. I think she was better as Samurai X than she is as a ninja. So that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section, because I'm curious to see what you guys would have to say. Brickmaster Films asks, have you ever thought of getting more than one figure for an army? Yes, but I decided against it. Like, obviously I'll have extras of minifigs from like duplicates of sets that I end up getting. But like, if I really wanted more, I'd look for the set on clearance and not buy them separately, because plus I get the extra parts out of it too. But buying an army of minifigs isn't worth it, because I don't do any army building. That's more for, I think that's more for like the Star Wars people, or I guess the Marvel people as well, because they could do an Outrider army or AIM agent army or something like that. But that's more for Star Wars and Marvel, not Ninjago. But I could see if you would want to do something like this, but that's not my kind of thing. The Burner 7106 asks, do you have a sealed Lego collection or do you open and build right away? I typically open and build right away. Don't really have anything sealed unless it's like a duplicate or something. I have a sealed Imperial Patrol Battle Pack from Solo, I think it's what it's called. Some sealed poly bags and like duplicates of sets that I obviously already have and built. But I don't keep anything sealed on purpose. Like, if I have a duplicate of it, I'm not going to build it again. That's just dumb. But I open and build right away. So that's typically what I do. I do have a bunch of unbuilt stuff though that I built and took apart. I don't think that counts because it's not sealed. So yeah, just a bunch of stuff that I have and that's either torn apart or never gonna get open because I already have it built. Misty Hoopy67 says, looking back, if you could change your username, what would you change it to? Well, I had a thought in a video from like 2 years ago, or like 3 years ago actually. It was what they should put in Ninjago sets or something like that. Roll the clip.
I'm coming at you with some news about my channel. I'm thinking about changing my name to Master of Fire 8304.
But ultimately, I decided I wouldn't change it. Even if I did, I was thinking like the other day, like maybe like the Ninjago guy, but that limits me to that. So I'm probably not going to change my name. I don't see a need to. I probably wouldn't. I'm happy with it, even though it's from something I despise, being Skybound. But my channel is going to keep its name. Bricktober asked, Monkie Kid or Chima? Chima. Easily Chima. Now, no more Monkie Kid questions. I'm not going to answer anymore. No more. Jack Allen 0324 asks, do you count the Bricktober sets as a thing for your collection? If so, do you have them? Yes, and yes. I have the Bricktober sets. They're a thing I needed to get. If they release more, there'll be another thing I need to get to have the complete Ninjago collection. These two are really nice, though. Like, I love these Bricktober packs. But, yeah, they're a thing I have, and I needed to get. And I bought them for like 20 bucks a piece. And our final question comes from CB Bricks, who asks, what are your hopes for the next wave of Legacy sets? Well, the next wave should be 10th anniversary stuff, so a couple things. I made a video about like some ideas I had, but I want a Treadassault, a Borg Tower D2C, that would be great. Ninja Copter remake, an Overlord Dragon, CMF series, of course. Also, Snake Train. Like, you can't forget about the Snake Train, obviously. And that's going to do it for this week's QuesDjinns answer. If you guys have a question for next week, be sure to leave it in the comment section below or on my Instagram story at Djinnblade8304. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I gave good enough answers to you guys' questions. But with that, we'll see you in the next video, which should be a haul tomorrow. This is Djinnblade8304, signing off. Bye-bye.